I'm Linda Gale from BNI Berkshire, Gloucestershire and Wiltshire. I'd like to welcome you to my BNI Meets regional spotlight series, where I sit down with some of our incredible members to share their stories, their successes, and the real benefits they've experienced through BNI. Each episode will dive into the business journeys of our members, learning about what they do, how they help others, and how the power of BNI connections have helped them to grow both personally and professionally. Whether you're already part of BNI or just curious about what makes this global business network so powerful, these conversations will give you an inside look at the relationships, referrals, and results that make BNI truly unique. So let's get started and meet today's featured member. We're here today to meet Nong from Travelnam, and I've got some great questions to ask you about your BNI journey and about Travelnam. So should we get straight into it?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay. So Nong, what inspired you to join BNI and how did you come across the opportunity?
I think for me, being in the travel industry, I knew a lot of other business owners in the travel industry that did BNI across the country, and it was actually already highly recommended. So I wanted to go visit a couple of chapters in my local community. And when I went there, it just made sense because you're connecting with other business owners, they have their clients, you're creating your community there, and it's a marketing platform essentially. That's your time to market. So I think, seeing how it helped so many other people within the industry, I thought I need to do it as well.
Cool. Nice. Okay. So how long have you been a member and what group are you in?
Oh gosh, I feel like I've been a member for ages. I know. I think it's 3 years, but it seems longer.
Yeah.
So I'm with you, obviously, at Newbury Connected, the amazing lot there. And yeah, it just seems like a family. I feel like part of the furniture there.
Yeah. You are. You're both part of the furniture. Yeah. How has BNI helped you to grow Travelnam as a brand and a business?
Oh my God, phenomenal. Like when I started, I was just like a little shy, timid girl in a room of 35 people, never spoken in front of people before. Corporate world, completely different. But when you're selling yourself and you're offering, it's like, wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I started off just me. And now I've got a team of 3, which is amazing. And a huge part of that is down to BNI because I've been able to grow my business. I had my strategy, my plans, and the community in Newbury Connected, but also beyond the whole of the regions in the UK has really helped me grow into the brand of Travelnam today. So beyond grateful.
Good. Cool. Okay. Can you share a particular referral or collaboration that's come directly through BNI?
Yes. So many. I'm obviously going to talk about you, Linda. One of the most amazing opportunities I had is obviously Ski BNI.
Yeah.
That's epic. And obviously we've got one coming up next year. But obviously you guys do Ski BNI every single year. And it's a huge testament to BNI itself, where everyone networks and ski on the slopes, après ski, building connections. So I think that was one of the best collaborations, and obviously grateful that I can continue to do it.
Yeah. Oh, and year on year, it's just going to get better and better. And
the
it's
memories.
It is. And it's so exciting to take people away on a ski trip that have either never been before and they learn a new skill and hobby and get hooked, or people that are just, complete nutters that will jump off anything. To get everybody, sharing stories in the evening and stuff. It's just such good fun.
The pictures, the videos, the stories.
Yeah.
You can't replicate that.
No.
It's amazing.
No. I am super chuffed that you're able to help us bring that all to life as well. So you're welcome. Okay. How do you use your weekly presentation to make Travelnam stand out?
You learn from other people, obviously, the people that's been there for years, the tips from BNI themselves of what works. But I think being as clear, specific, concise as possible every week. I try to mix it up. So maybe one week I talk about a deal of the week. It might be education about the travel landscapes, things that people should know, even things that I might have booked that week to give people some ideas of the things that we're working on. But also, I think one of the famous ones for me is my tagline. So you have to try and be memorable because there's so many people out there. So every time I finish a pitch, it's online's for looking, but Nong's for booking. So hopefully people remember that.
Yeah. And every week you start it with, hello, my lovelies.
And everyone knows that.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. What would you say to someone in the travel industry considering joining BNI?
Oh, just why don't you? You've got nothing to lose. It's an investment in your business and yourself. And with anything, you have to put work into it. It doesn't mean you pay money and then you're going to get leads straight away. It doesn't work like that. But it's invaluable. The relationships that I have built, lifelong friends that I have now, the clients that I would never have been in touch with without the connections of people on BNI. I just think it's worth a shot, and also you personally develop as well. So again, I don't think it's a question of if, it's when, and I think people should definitely try it.
Okay, perfect, cool. Okay, how has BNI helped shape your clarity when talking about your offering?
Yes. We always have to learn to be specific, and it is important to be specific. And I know when it comes to travel and holidays, it can be hard to be specific because everyone can have a holiday. But I think real life stories, examples, even having like an avatar just so people can kind of paint a picture of who that person is. They might have someone that they know.
Yeah.
I think that gives you kind of a focus. But each week as well, you're using those 2 hours to market your business, and you can switch it up every single week because every week is different.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think BNI does give you that strategy and focus to take your business to different directions that you might not consider when speaking to other business owners every week.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Okay. Have you any standout moments in your BNI journey so far?
Yes.
I've got a few standout moments with you.
Yes. People that know me tends to know that I do like to have fun.
We love a good party.
Yeah, I do. I'm a bit of a party girl in a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for me it's all about good vibes. We've had great kind of like conferences, haven't we? We've had meals out. The regional awards are always fun. But even like going back on the collaboration, like last year, obviously, between you guys, I was able to take 100 people away. Charter on one trip, 100 BNI people. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Insane. Going to the French Alps, chartering a flight, our very own plane, hiring out a whole hotel chalet for 100 people. It was just insane. It was amazing. So, and that is through BNI and your connections collectively. So yeah, that's amazing. I can't.
Okay, so if you had to describe BNI in 3 words, what would they be?
Rewarding, highly supportive, and I think focus.
Mm-hmm.
I think it really does give you that focus. It makes you make time to do things on your business rather than in your business. I think that's key.
Cool.
That's
perfect.
More than 3 words. But.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Right. So now we've heard about your BNI journey.
Yes.
And your amazing stories. Let's delve a bit deeper into Travelnam.
Yes.
So tell us about Travelnam. Where did the name come from?
So it's from my mother. So if people don't know, everyone knows me as Nong, but my full name is Nong Nam.
Yeah.
And basically in Thailand, there's a festival called Roi Krathong. Happens on the full moon, 12th month in Thailand's calendar year. And basically people have lanterns and kind of like lotus boats that they put in the water and then kind of release to the sky. And it's kind of their wish for the coming year of what they want. So I was actually born on that day, and mum obviously wanted to resemble that into my name. So Nam actually means water, but with like clarity. So hence why Nong Nam. And then obviously me and travel, so brought that together, but also the meaning of it resembles my heritage in Thailand. So, you know, not that I'm saying I come a fairy godmother, I'm not saying that at all, by the way, guys, but it's more about that feeling of providing people that wish, that bucket list that they want. So it's more than kind of like just the destination, it's about that feeling. So that's where it all rooted from.
Okay, so what makes a Travelnam holiday different from a typical online travel agency experience?
Oh, we're different. Different from online. I believe we're different from many of the retails out there. We are kind of like, I have to be careful how I say this. Like, we're like your travel buddies. I say this, but we work for you guys, like the clients. We don't work for the suppliers. Yes, we have great relationships with them, which we can leverage and give our clients great experiences and great deals. But what kind of service provides people like, you know, that one point of contact on WhatsApp, checking people in for free, sending their boarding passes, even little things like if it's their honeymoon, there's like little surprises when they come into their rooms, you know, like these little small touches. But we want to be there throughout the whole journey. So the destination is not just a holiday, but it's when they come to us. We help them with everything. When they're on holiday, we're there just in case, you know, things don't always go to plan in travel. Everyone knows this. So we're always there to support them. But also I love kind of looking at the pictures and videos that people send. I love it. I feel like I'm there. I'm part of it. And then obviously coming back. So we want to build a lifelong relationship with our clients. We're there. We want to get to know you. And a lot of the times we become friends. So I think that stands out from just a transactional, let's book your holiday.
I think it's the little extras as well. I mean, I've experienced the Travelnam service and it is amazing. But it's those little bits as well that just make so much difference. And you don't get that with an online agency or a retail one.
No. The thing is, it's being thought for, isn't it? It's that feeling. I like to be nice. And I think everyone likes to feel, it's how people remember that feeling. They might not remember everything, but it's that feeling that they have. And I want to try and replicate that throughout the whole experience. So,
Perfect. Nice. Okay. So who's your ideal client? What kind of traveller do you love to plan for the most?
Oh, I love speaking to everyone, honestly. Like, for me, if I can help tick someone's bucket list or a really special occasion, or even someone who is going through so much and they just need that break, that is so meaningful to me. So knowing the value that we're there to support them. But I think the ideal things that I personally love doing is something that is really bespoke, really tailored, something that you can't get online. You might see things on like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, but all of those things are like you fly to a destination, you have the most amazing accommodation, but it's the little experiences, maybe like the Instagrammable places that you go to, and it's the service and stuff as well. So I think it's more than just kind of like hotel, flights, car, it's creating that experience. So that would be my ideal client. Someone come to me and be like, I want this, I want all of this. And I can hopefully help them with it.
Cool. Perfect. Okay. Can you share a standout itinerary or experience you created for a client recently?
There's loads. I think the most recent one, really, really bougie. Had a client, went with her family to New Zealand. We got them a private helicopter and they landed on top of a glacier, and the kids got to see, basically they're on top of a mountain on a glacier, snow, stunning. Like not very many people get to do that. They said in many different accommodations, so they travelled throughout New Zealand, but one of their accommodations was this really exclusive luxury lodge, secluded, like in their own island. They had a private chef, no light pollution. So each night they can do stargazing, that you can literally see the stars in the sky. And that's an amazing experience. And then they also stayed in this luxury tree lodge retreat. So when they wake up in their balcony, these are mountains, just having your cup of coffee, looking at those beautiful mountains. And then like a little yacht, and they, so it's at dawn. They will go out on the boat and the sun's rising, and then they get to swim with dolphins. So just little things, well, not little things, but things like that. That's just, you know, the golden standard. Like
proper memory making.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. What's a hidden gem that you recommend that tourists wouldn't think of going to?
There's so many things popping up now. I think even destinations that are popular, there's lots of places that are up and coming. But I think for me, the Far East in Asia is still so untouched. I think a lot of people probably seen hints of it and even, you know, race around the world.
Yeah.
So like the places like China, even Vietnam, even Thailand, there's so many places people don't think to go to apart from the usual ones.
Yeah.
Even Japan, South Korea is becoming really popular. So places like that, I think, yes, you can probably look at a brochure, go to an online retailer, but if you actually come to our team, we can do some things that's more off the beaten track. And there's so much to consider as well when you go to places like that, like the culture, the foods to consider, even the etiquette, all of these things. It's just a lot to consider. We can help people with that as well.
Nice. Perfect. Okay. How do you support your clients from inquiry to return, and what does a Travelnam journey look like?
Wow. People can contact us via social media, WhatsApp, phone, email, all those channels. But when we engage with a client, we are genuinely excited about the opportunity and having a look at their, you know, dream holiday or their escape. So what we really focus on is that initial kind of conversation. I want that picture to be painted for me, so I know exactly, and my team knows exactly what the client wants. Their brief is like their budget, must have, nice to have, things that they'll love. Who's going, all these finer details that is more than just a form. So we're getting to know each other. Even the type of accommodation, like there's so many hotels out there and it's all subjective to taste. So someone's luxury might be different to another person's luxury. And we want to really get to know what people like, because if it's the first time we've spoken to them, we're not going to know what they like. And this is why we want that consistency of like building the relationship. So that's really important. And then we'll go away, and time is currency, right? So we will take that time and stress away. We'll go and have a look at everything. We can go back and forth and tweak it until it's perfect. Book everything, and then obviously the whole concierge service, so they've got our WhatsApp and we're there throughout.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. How do you tailor experiences for families, solo travellers or honeymooners?
Everyone is different. So I really listen. So if someone says certain things that they like, even if it's a colour, the food that they like. For example, if they go to a honeymoon and say we follow each other on Instagram, not that I'm stalking, but there might be things that pop up. So I know there's a few honeymooners that love that whole floating breakfast basket. Let's make that happen for them when they go, and make a little surprise for them and make those arrangements, you know. So it's things like that. Or I might know that someone really loves their champagne, or these little touches, I think, makes all the difference. In terms of the experience, again, we're there. We've got their backs. So if they have any questions, they literally come to me. It's not a bot, so anyone can speak to me. So I think it's tailored in that sense. You just get to know people and adapt to how they like to communicate and how they like to holiday. Yeah.
Nice. Perfect. Okay. What's the most rewarding feedback you've received from a client?
I've been so lucky and grateful. I've had such lovely feedback and reviews. A funny one is someone said that it's like having a little Nong in their pocket. I think I'll take that as a compliment because I'm there. A lot of it is, that they feel like I've got their back, no questions too much. I'm constantly there. And now I've got my team and they've been great so far. And I think even kind of a lot of my clients turn into friends, which is so rewarding. It's so lovely.
Yeah.
And people like share their stories and stuff. And I'm like, oh, it's just so nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think also people, recommending you to their friends as well, but them also rebooking with you. That's a great testament and feedback to a brilliant job that you do. If they're happy to forward your details on to someone else, then that's almost the biggest compliment, isn't it? That you can do it for their friends and, them again.
It's the most rewarding thing. Like travel is a 24/7 job, but it's stuff like that is why I love my job. So yeah.
Perfect. Cool. What trends are you noticing in travel right now and how are you adapting?
Oh, I think everyone wants a bit of luxury in their life, but they want something that's different, that's just not kind of like something that you can get online because we're driven by social media now.
Yeah.
We see things, we're like, I want a bit of that. I want a bit of exclusivity. And that can range from all budgets. You don't have to be a millionaire to have all those things. So I think now more than ever, it's really important to have a trusted travel personal consultant that can kind of guide you and make those arrangements. And it's all about convenience.
Yeah.
I think these days everyone's so busy.
Yeah.
So that it's just coming to us so we can make it happen, so they can actually just enjoy that time being away and not having to worry about it. Take those selfies, take those pics, make those memories with your loved ones. I think that's really important. And I think that is a trend. People are just showing, like, living their best life. They're just showing that and they want to do that.
Yeah. I think, taking the stress away. I mean, booking holidays can be stressful. But by handing that over to somebody else that has all the knowledge and that experience to take that stress away, and you literally almost feel like you just pack in a case, turn up at the airport, job done.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think what many people don't know is that there's at least over 12 million different variations of holidays online. That's just online alone.
Yeah.
And us travel agents have 60% of things that consumers don't have access to.
Yeah.
And then we're also very much in touch with each other in the industry. So if someone doesn't know something, I know someone who's an absolute specialist that I can bring that knowledge in. So there's so much connections, and that's why it's important to speak to a professional if you can.
Yeah, I think it's also important to mention that you don't charge for your service.
No.
A lot of people think if they use a travel concierge or a travel expert like Travelnam, they're going to be paying for that service, and they don't.
No.
So it's this illusion that people have built themselves that unless they actually talk and find that out for themselves, it doesn't cost them any more. In fact, you can get some amazing deals that are actually cheaper than people can get online.
Yeah.
And they get your support, the little nam in their pocket, to guide them through anyway. So it's a no-brainer, really. Take the stress away. Don't pay any more. Have an amazing experience.
Yeah. And be treated like royalty.
Yeah, bring it on. Okay, so what's next for Travelnam? Are there any new destinations, tours or ideas in the pipeline?
Yes, there's so many exciting things. So obviously there's a Ski BNI and Ski Boutique next year. Almost sold out. Still got some spaces left, haven't we?
Yeah, and just a few,
I think it's really exciting because if you're going to be with like-minded people, you want to have fun, see beautiful scenery, learn new skills and build relationships, that is the place to be. But also following on from the group element side of things, there's really exciting group destinations, kind of a bit like a retreat where the founder myself will go and host in Thailand. There will be a trip in Thailand next year as well. So obviously stay tuned. And also in Tuscany as well. So if you love your wine and love your pasta in the vineyard.
That's got my name all over it.
Then again, next year there's a really exciting trip, small exclusive trip. And again, I'll be hosting that. So again, if people stay tuned, it'll be really exciting news to share.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so now everybody's heard about the amazing service that you offer. How can people get in touch?
So you can either give us a call, but all of the info is on www.travelnam.co.uk. But equally, follow us on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook. We're on there, predominantly Instagram. We love sharing amazing inspirational reels. So get in touch with us, WhatsApp us. We're here to help.
Perfect.
Amazing.
Thank you. Loved getting to know more about Travelnam. And
Thank you so much for having me.
Can't wait for my next holiday. Thank you, Nong.
That's lovely.
Okay, that's it for today's episode of my BNI Meets Regional Spotlight series. A big thank you to our guests for sharing their stories and insights with us. If you've been inspired by what you've heard and want to discover how BNI could help your business grow through referrals, relationships, and real results, we'd love to hear from you. Get in touch with me or your local BNI region. You can email me at linda@bni-bgw.co.uk to find out how you can experience the power of BNI for yourself. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to share and subscribe so you never miss another inspiring story from one of our BNI members. See you all next time. Thank you.